Hey, what's up, y'all? Let's talk about 5 things I regret in my 20s. But first, I need you to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We gotta keep feeding that YouTube algorithm. But check it out. 5 things I regret in my 20s. Number one is being in a rush. Look, my life situations, what I was going through at home is probably a lot different than other people. So I kind of was forced to move out. I'll get into that story. It's going to be a whole nother video, a whole nother topic. So my situation is probably a lot different than other people's, but stop being in a rush, young folks. I see people in their 18, 19, early 20s rushing to move out to roommate with their best friend or move in with their boyfriend or move in with their girlfriend, move in with their significant other. Don't do that. You don't have a career. You don't have an education. You are in no position to step out there and be an adult, pay bills, put stuff in your name, ruin your credit. There's so many different scenarios that can happen, and you're gonna spend your whole 20s making up for that one little impulsive decision when you were younger. So my advice to you guys: stop being impulsive. Unless you're in a abusive, terrible situation, stay your butts home. Don't be in a rush to leave. Don't be in a rush to grow up. You're only going to be in your 20s once. Enjoy it and just make the most of it. Use that time to save up money. Use that time to finish school. You don't want to move out and then try to go to school, try to work full time, and try to pay rent. Look at the rent now. Rent's like $2,000, $2,500 in some places. Of course, I'm exaggerating the numbers, but you know what I'm getting at. Don't be in a rush to move out and you got to work 2-3 jobs and go to school. That's not the way to live. Number 2, I wish I would have started investing sooner. We could have got this great content many years ago. But no, check it out. I wish I would have known about investing sooner. I wish I would have known about the 401k, the 403b, the different benefits at my job. I had no clue. I was just in survival mode, trying to make it from one day to the next, one day to the next, one day to the next. I didn't know, hey, let me put $60 away each check, $70 each check. I was tricking that money off anyway. I was going and buying shoes. I was going out to eat. I was going to the club. I was doing stuff I had no business doing, spending time with my girl, buying her gifts. If I would have just took that $80, $100 and started investing it when I was 18, 19, because I've been working, honestly, since I was 14, 15. But, you know, you can't invest until you're a certain age. But even if I would have put that money in a shoebox, like just get in the habit of investing and saving money, whew, man, my life probably would have turned out different. I would have been in a castle. I would have been in a mansion somewhere. But hey, that's life. You live and learn. But young people, please take advantage and pay yourself first. No matter what. As soon as that check hits your direct deposit, take 10%, take 15%, take 20%. If you're living at home, save 30, 40, 50%. Take advantage. Pay yourself first. Invest in your funds. Invest in your accounts. Or if you're just going to put the money in the savings account, I don't care what you do. Just save your money, and then we can learn about the investing. I'll teach y'all about the investing part. But please save your money. I wish I would have known about investing sooner. I wish I would have known, because who knows? Who knows where I would be right now? But it's never too late. I don't care what age you are. Always invest your money. Save your money. You're not going to be young forever. Father Time is going to come knocking at all of our doors, so we need to be prepared. Number 3, investing in the wrong relationships. When we're younger, when we're in our early 20s, you know, especially this day and age, we're always worried about what people think of us. We're always worrying about who's doing this, who's doing that, who's doing this, who's doing that. No, you don't want to invest in those type of relationships. Not to be shallow, but you have to have relationships where you're growing and bouncing ideas off of each other. It shouldn't be a relationship where you're just doing everything for that person. They need a ride here. They need money. They need this. They need that. You got to drop everything you're doing to make sure that their needs are taken care of. No, invest in people. Invest in quality relationships. And you never know what these relationships can lead to. They can lead to, you know, it could be your next business partner. You guys could start something together, some type of venture. somebody that you can confide to. It's not somebody that's just called you when they have a bunch of problems, and then, you know, when you start talking, they just like, yeah, That's not a good relationship. That's not a quality relationship, and that's not something that's going to be everlasting. So start chasing those relationships that you're going to grow from. You don't want to be associating with people that bring the worst out of you, that you know, when you're going through things or you're going through a point in your life, there's going to be people in your life that are phases, that are like seasons. But start looking for those relationships that are productive. Start looking for those relationships where, you know, this person is constantly progressing. Maybe they're professionally driven, they're actually doing something for themselves, that are actually growing. You don't want to be around people that are stagnant, turning up every weekend. It's not going to lead to nothing. It's not going to lead to nothing productive. And all those nights out and all those wasted times, yeah, you're going to have great memories. But really, when you think about it 6-7 years after the fact, you're going to be like, man, I wasted my time with that person, because you're not even friends no more. You guys have nothing in common no more. And yeah, you shared that time together, but imagine if you would have spent those days investing in people that you could actually benefit from, and not you're just getting benefit from, that the other person's getting a benefit from. So chase meaningful relationships, because those relationships can last you forever. And it doesn't matter if you're not talking to that person every single day, you're texting that person every single day. You can hit them up 2-3 months from now and it's just like old times. You got to find quality people. You rather have a good group of 5-6 friends instead of 30-40 people. Remember that. Number 4, I regret not finding my career sooner. As you know, some may know, some may not know, I work in human resources, and it's a good field for me. I'm very introverted, but I'm definitely introverted, extroverted, introverted. I don't know. I'm a people person. I like helping people. I like putting a lot into people. I love coaching. I love bringing the best out of people. And I didn't know you could do that at a corporate professional level. You know, whether it's recruiting, you know, getting somebody a job, whether it's employee relations, where I'm that middleman between advocating for the employee and having the company's best interest in mind. There's so many factors, there's so many things that go into it. And I never knew that you could do this at a professional level. I thought coaching only revolved around sports, you know, football, basketball, baseball. I thought those are the only times you could actually be a coach in your life. But my career, like, it's very fulfilling. It's not like I'm not jumping up every day, jumping for joy, excited. Oh, I'm going to work. But it's very rewarding what I do, because I change people's lives by providing them careers, providing them promotions, providing them so many opportunities that's not only changing their lives, but it's changing their families' lives. And I just wish I would have discovered it a little bit sooner. Like, I started at the perfect time. Like, I'm not upset. Like, it's paid dividends. It's been lovely for me. But I just wish the raw skills that I had in my early 20s, I wish I could have formulated and kind of started earlier, because who knows, I'd be a VP somewhere, VP of Human Resources. But coming soon, don't worry, I'm going to manifest it. It's going to come. But just, if you have raw skills, for my young people, if you have raw skills, find out different career paths you could take. Hit me up. I'm a career coach as well. I can help you, guide you. I can tell you what you need to be doing, what you don't need to be doing. But if you have those raw skills, even in high school, in college, use those skills that are raw, that aren't really fine-tuned yet, and you can make money off of it. Trust me, there's so many different career paths that you could take. You don't have to take the same career path your mom took, your dad took, your brother took. And there's so many ways to go about finding your career, finding yourself. So use your 20s to figure that out. Don't spend your 20s just partying and just being being a hot mess out here. Have fun, enjoy yourself, travel, do what you got to do. But use that time to also find your career. Number 5, I wish I would have finished college sooner. Look, you're going to hear a lot of people have the same talking points as I do. saying, oh, college is not important. You don't need education. It's 2024, it's 2025. You can do everything on your phone. And look, no knock to anybody's job, what you do for a living. I don't judge a book by its cover. I don't judge anyone. But if you're a young person and your butt is only working 5 to 10 hours a week bagging groceries, and you come home scrolling on the gram, worrying about what this person's doing, worrying about what that celebrity's doing. If you are scrolling on TikTok, keeping up with the latest trends, wasting time playing video games, and you're not using those extra hours to pour in yourself, learning new skills, start a business, pick up another shift, pick up another job, your ass needs to be in college. Sorry, not sorry, but your ass needs to be in college. You need structure. You need to find yourself, and you need to find a career path that's going to pay the bills and not pay for your Xbox Gold membership or your PSN network. And look, I'm a video game player. I play video games all the time, but I got my priorities together. I got my career in order. I got a family I got to take care of. So video games have to take a back burner. It shouldn't be a priority if you're not getting paid from it. If you're not a successful e-gamer, if you're not a successful YouTuber, you need to go to college and find something that can channel those skills that you have. And if you're a gamer, you have great attention to detail. Use that skill to go make you some money. And you can do your video game and everything else on the side. But it just goes to show, guys, your 20s are going to move by so fast. It's going to be over by the time you blink. You're going to be 30 like me and like, oh, man, where did time go? But just remember, don't be in a rush. Invest in yourself. Invest in skills. Invest in courses. Invest in something that's going to pay in the long run. Being on Instagram all day, being on TikTok all day, that's not going to pay the bills. Twitter after dark is not going to pay the bills. We don't want y'all starting OnlyFans, y'all. We don't need any more OnlyFans pages. But that's the goal. Remember, 20s are going to flash by. You're going to wonder where the time went, and you don't want to play catch up in life. You want to be ahead of the curve. You already want to be 3 steps, 4 steps ahead of your peers. That way, if something happens, you're not shocked. You're not forced to grow up. You're not forced to get thrown out there and experience some type of pain, some type of trauma that you're not ready to experience because you are prepared. Find your career. Find yourself. Use your 20s to focus on you. Don't worry about your inner circle. Don't worry about your friends. Don't worry about your peers. Use your 20s to focus on you and what you want to do in the future because you only had that time once. So take advantage of it. Enjoy yourself, of course. You don't got to be a hermit crab, be in the house 24 hours, 7 days a week and not experience life. No, go experience life, but be responsible and figure it out. I'm here for y'all. If y'all have any career questions, money questions, you trying to get out of debt, holla at me. Better Living Financial.